Okay, fans, we are getting set here for our middle school match, or excuse me, our middle school swim meet between Cannon School, the Covenant Day School, Holy Trinity, and your Charlotte Latin Hawks. It looks to be that we have 18 events here scheduled for this evening's meet. And we're going to start things off here with the girls' 200-yard medley relay. Looks to be that we'll have 7 and sometimes 8 lanes going for these events. As we read off the lanes, we will always start from the bottom of your screen to the top. So again, lane 1 will be at the bottom of your screen. Lane 2 followed up by lane 7 and 8 all the way up at the top. Girls 200-yard medley relay, Cannon School is going to be down in lane 1. Holy Trinity is going to be in lane 2. Your Hawks are going to be in lane 3. That's Griggs, Query, Salmons, and Great House. Excuse me, that was the wrong event. Let's start over here. 200-yard medley relay. Cannon at the bottom of your screen in 1. Holy Trinity in 2. Your Hawks are in lane 3. Cannon in lane 4. Holy Trinity in 5. Covenant Day at 6. And your Hawks are all the way to the top of your screen in lane 7. We will try to get the best we can with names throughout this entire meet. Looks to be the early lead is out in front. That's lane 3. That's Reese Gale. Reese Gale with the first leg here. She's able to swim through and also followed up there. That is lane 5. That's Holy Trinity's Maddie Herzig. So Holy Trinity now the first in the pool, followed immediately though by Charlotte Latin and Holy Trinity in lane 2 here. This is Ellie Durham in lane 5, who's out ahead for Holy Trinity. At the bottom of your screens, lanes 2 and 3. Near the top, that's lane 5. That's Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity, the net first in the pool there. That's Caitlin Delforio. Followed up by your Hawks, Tiva Musavili. And for the last leg, Holy Trinity, that's Zona Smith, who's going to be following up with the final leg here for Holy Trinity. For your Hawks, Grayson Connor is now in the pool. Let's go to our leader here. This is Holy Trinity. Zona Smith, she touches the pool first. Second place looks to be Holy Trinity down here in lane 2. That was Kellen Goss. And your Hawks are the third place team there to touch the pool. Grayson Connor coming in unofficially at a 2:05.61. Again, all times are unofficial. We have to wait for the final meet results to be able to get official times. But in event number 1, Holy Trinity is able to take first and second. Couple strong finishes here for your Hawks. Sienna Moulton now coming in at the top of your screen. She touches the wall with a strong finish. And Covenant Day in lane 6. Go down here to the bottom of your screen, lane 1. It's going to be a strong finish from the Cannon Cougars as they come and touch the wall. Edging out there with all teams finishing under the 3-minute mark in this middle school 200-yard medley relay. So let's move to the boys medley relay. Same teams are going to be in the same lane. Cannon will not have a team in lane 1, but lanes 2 through 7, Holy Trinity in 2. Ryan Griggs for your Hawks is going to be in lane 3 here. Hawks are also going to be at the very top of your screen with Tuck Speckman. The backstroke here goes quickly. This looks to be here close in lanes 4 and 5 with Cannon and Holy Trinity. So Cannon's the first in the pool. That's Griffin Cagle. Lane 5, Holy Trinity, Gabe Hartley. Davis Query is in the pool for your Hawks near the bottom of the screen in lane 2. First to be in the pool here now, that's lane 5. That's Holy Trinity. That's Julian McLeckley. Hawks now on the pool here. I believe that's David Sammons. Let's follow David here now. Here, Hawks. Strong stroke coming out of him in this third leg for them. Holy Trinity, though, is coming to the wall. Holy Trinity does touch the wall at a time. Looks to be 148.99. And in the freestyle now, backing them up is going to be Cannon coming in from lane 4. Unofficially 201.37. And near the bottom of your screen, that is going to be Holy Trinity. Colton Laws, solid finish here from Thomas Greathouse near the bottom of your screen in lane 3. Next, we're going to have some individual events. The girls' 200-yard freestyle, starting from the bottom of your screen, is going to be Holy Trinity. Caitlin Delforio. Your Hawks are going to be in lane 3 with Grace Short. Cannon School's Grace Delporton is going to be in lane 4. Maddie Hertzig from Holy Trinity in lane 5. Elsie Fisher from Covenant Day in lane 6. And Reese Gale at the top of your screen in lane 7. So your Hawks will have lanes 3. 1 is going to be empty, so we're not even going to show it on screen. So the second lane you see at the bottom of your screen, that will be Grace Short. And at the top of your screen will be Reese Gale. Again, this is the 200-yard freestyle. First to touch the wall, that looks to be lane 5, Maddie Hertzig from Holy Trinity, as she's out in the early lead, followed off by one of her teammates in lane 2. That's Caitlin Delforio. Third place is a battle here in lanes 3, 4, and 7. But as they draw near that final stretch, it looks to be Holy Trinity, Maddie Hertzig. At the halfway point, there's a number of swimmers, though, all touching the wall simultaneously for that third place. Holy Trinity out ahead with first and second. Big battle here for third. Getting into freestyle, let's follow Maddie, our leader, Hertzig from Holy Trinity now, as she makes that final turn for her up and back. Solid smooth stroke there out of Maddie. Second place here now is Holy Trinity. That is Caitlin Delforio. But your Hawks now, Grace Short. Let's go to her in lane 3. There is Grace Short, making her turn for the final push. Maddie Hertzig coming in, touching the wall, 2:03 even, followed up by her teammate, Caitlin Donafario. And third place will be both Hawks for third and fourth as Grace Short touches the wall unofficially there, 2:14.58. And 2:15.20 will go to Reese Gale. The boys 200 freestyle. At the bottom of your screen is going to be Alex Pham from Holy Trinity. Sawyer Duncan from Covenant Day in lane 2. Thomas Greathouse from your Hawks in lane 3. Griffin Cagle, lane 4 from Cannon. Julian Meckley from Holy Trinity in lane 5. Joey Johnson from Covenant Day in lane 6. And Davis Query from Latin in lane 7. I believe this is Thomas Greathouse in the early lead here for your Hawks. Let's go to Thomas here. So that is Thomas Greathouse with a smooth turn right at the wall. About a 2 body lengths lead here for Greathouse. He's trying to extend the lead. He's battling there though. Looks to be with one of his teammates in lane 7, Davis Query. And Thomas Greathouse does collect the first place finish there, 153.82. Second place going to lane 5, Julian Meckley at 157.98. And third place, lane 4, Griffin Gagel, unofficially at 158.28. Few solid finishers are finishing up here the back half of this event. Event 5 will feature, though, the girls in the 100-yard individual medley. Madeline Allen from Cannon will be at the bottom of your screen in lane 1. Holy Trinity's Ellie Druin will be in lane 2. Grayson Connor from Latin will be in lane 3. Kate Wickerham from Cannon in lane 4. Marie Champion from Holy Trinity in lane 5. And Gordon Smith from lane 6 for Covenant Day. And the top of your screen, Eva Musavili will be at the top of your screen in lane 7. Early lead here in the 100 medley halfway point. That is lane 5, Maria Champion from Holy Trinity. And this looks to be lane 5, Holy Trinity's Maria Champion with the first place finish there unofficially at 1 minute and 30 hundredths. Second place finish goes to lane 2. That is also Holy Trinity's Ellie Druin. And the third place finish unofficially at 106.03 goes to lane 3, Grayson Connor. The boys 100-yard individual medley. No one's going to be in the bottom of your screen in lane 1. Scott Williams from Holy Trinity in lane 2. William Hamilton from your Hawks in lane 3. Madison Cannon in lane 4. Gabe Hardy in Holy Trinity in lane 5. Hunter Latakis from Covenant Day in lane 6. And Tux Speckman from lane 7 for your Hawks. And as it looks that they touch the wall, I believe that is lane 5 there. That's Gabe Hardy from Holy Trinity cruising along with the freestyle in the final 25 yards. And he does touch the wall unofficially at 1 minute and 10 hundredths, followed up by his teammate at 1:02.11. That is Scott Williams. Finish there for third will go to Cannon. Again, unofficially 1:06 and 100th. And that would be Dalton Mason. Next, we're going to have a bunch of 50-yard freestyles. These will be very quick up and backs. We'll give you the winners as quickly as we can, but we will say that we have Seagal, Goss, Howard, Wang, Kern, Champlin, and Seeley. Your Hawks will have Georgia Howard and Sloan Seeley in lanes 3 and 7. Again, these are the 50 freestyles, so they are just very quick up and back. Early lead looks to be lane 3. That's Georgia Howard from your Hawks. This is Howard near the bottom of your screen in lane 3. She is pushing hard there, battling there with Elizabeth Kern in second place, right in top of lane 5. But Howard touches the wall. Elizabeth Howard coming in unofficially at 25.3 to be able to get that first heat victory. Second heat, we're going to have Cannon and Holy Trinity. Cannon, Sweeney, Farmer from Holy Trinity, Allen from Cannon, Whitworth from Holy Trinity, and then Miller at the top of your screen from Holy Trinity. And this looks to be lane 3. That's Emily Farmer from Holy Trinity, the first to touch the wall unofficially at 31.47. Next, heat 3 will have Cannon and Latin. Elizabeth Wolf and Sienna Moulton will be in lanes 4 and 5. And this looks to be Elizabeth Wolf coming in lane 4 here. And she touches the wall first, 37.09. Santa Moulton there also finishing up behind her. And strong finishes from the Cougars, Jerica Newby and Arija Derman. We're going to move to the boys 50 freestyle. There will be 3 heats for this. Heat number 1 at the bottom of your screen will feature Holy Trinity. Covenant Day in heat number 2. Thomas Greathouse from your Hawks will be in lane number 3. Ryan Griggs at the top of your screen for Latin will be in lane number 7. And that one will go to Thomas Greathouse, 22.82, beating his seed time there, again, unofficially. Heat number 2, no one's going to be in the bottom of your screen in lane number 1. Christopher Lupo for Holy Trinity will be in lane number 2. Ethan Sung for your Hawks will be in lane number 3. Jerickson Newby from Canada will be in lane number 4. Sebastian from Holy Trinity in lane number 5. Wade from lane 6 from Holy Trinity, and Teddy Peterson. So your Hawks will be featuring Ethan Sung here in lane number 3. And that will be at the top of your screen, Cannon's Teddy Peterson. Solid finishes here, though, from all of our swimmers. And for your Hawks, Ethan Sung comes in, setting a personal best also for him at 36.72, beating his seed time by about a full second. And the last heat, your Hawks are going to have Vincent Van Hoos in lane number 3, and at the top of your screen, Yas Hathram. And this looks to be Evan Miller down at the bottom of your screen, first to touch the wall, 31.81. Up top of your screen will be your Hawks, I believe that's in lane 6. Third place also goes lane 3. That's Vincent Van Hoos. Sorry, Jack Searson from Holy Trinity in lane 6 was able to get the second place finish. And that is the finish there for our 50-yard freestyle. Let's now move to event number 9. There's going to be 2 heats of the girls' 50-yard butterfly. Your Hawks, Grayson Connor, is going to be in lane 3, and Eva is going to be up and top in lane 7. First to touch the wall there, that's Maria Champion from Holy Trinity. Touching the wall at 26.76. Followed up in second place, lane 2 is also Holy Trinity, Caitlin Dalnafario. And third place at 29.26, is Grayson Connor from your Hawks. 3 swimmers will be in heat number 2 here. Charlotte Lath and Sophie Winiger will be at the bottom of your screen in lane number 2, followed by 2 Holy Trinities. So let's follow Sophie here in this race. Zona Smith from Holy Trinity out in the early lead. And Zona Smith is going to be the first to touch the wall in her heat. And let's go and cheer on here, Sophie. Sophie with a strong finish, really improving here her butterfly technique. And Sophie in, touching the wall with a solid finish there for your Hawks. Let's now move to the boys' 50-yard butterfly. There will be 2 heats for this. Your Hawks, David Salmons, is going to be in lane number 3 in the middle, followed at the bottom, Holy Trinity Covenant Day. Cannon's going to be above him in lane 4, and Holy Trinity in lane 5, and Covenant Day at the top in lane 6. David is coming out with a strong start finish here, and David Salmons looks like he's going to be the first to touch the wall. 26.86 unofficially, beating his seed time of about 1.5 seconds and collecting the first place finish there in that heat. Tuck Speckman for your Hawks is going to be in lane 2 at the bottom of your screen. He'll be swimming against 2 Holy Trinity swimmers in Jack Gordon and Jack Searson. Jack Gordon from Holy Trinity out in the early lead. Tuck Speckman, though, battling hard here for a second place finish. So Jack Gordon from Holy Trinity first to touch the wall. But Tuck Speckman is coming in the bottom of your screen for that second place finish in event number 10, the boys 50-yard butterfly. Let's move now to event number 11. This is the girls 100-yard freestyle. Your Hawks are going to have Georgia Howard in lane 3 here in this heat. Holy Trinity Cannon and Covenant Day. But we will have, I think we're missing one swimmer here. So no one in the bottom in lane 1, but Georgia Howard will be in lane 3. Georgia Howard is the first to touch the wall. She's battling back and forth there with Maddie Herzig. So Georgia Howard, Maddie Herzig here in lanes 3 and 5 are battling it back and forth at the halfway point. Georgia was able to touch the wall first, and Georgia is going to try to extend her lead 3/4 of the way through this 100 yards freestyle. Touches the wall first, so Georgia's going to be in a sprint to the final 25 yards here. She's got Maddie Herzig on her tail there, but Georgia's trying to extend out her lead. And it looks like Georgia's going to be able to come in and touch the wall unofficially, 55-36. Second place will go to Maddie Herzig at 57.05 in heat 1 of 2 in the 100-yard freestyle for the girls. Sloan Selly here was going to be in lane number 3 near the bottom of your screen here at heat number 2. Emma Wang from Cannon is going to be in lane number 4. And Leah Ludwigsa will be for Holy Trinity in lane 5. So again, your Hawks, Sloan Selly, is going to be at the bottom of your screen here. And that looks to be at the top of your screen. Ludwigsa at the halfway point is the early leader here. And Leah from Holy Trinity coming in, touching the wall, 102.07. Sorry, 1 minute, 10 seconds. Boys 100-yard freestyle. Holy Trinity is going to be now here at the bottom of your screen. For your Hawks, lane 3 is going to be William Hamilton and Sam Lyons at the top of your screen. So lane 3 and the top of your screen in lane 7. Lane 4 and 5 are the first two to touch the wall. That is Griffin Cagle and Julian Malecki. Griffin Cagle makes the turn for the final 25. And Griffin Cagle here, back and forth, Julian Malecki. Cagle touches the wall first for Cannon, followed by Holy Trinity's Malecki. Third place here will be at the bottom of your screen. That will be Lauren Tantilio. And the top of your screen up in lane 6, that's Joey Johnson from Covenant Day. Your Hawks are coming in here now. There's Sam Lyons for the Hawks and William Hamilton finishing out. Heat number 2, your Hawks, Ryan Griggs, is going to be at the bottom of your screen in lane 2. Michael Kolechnik from Holy Trinity and Malcolm Muziksi will be featured in this heat. So, Hawks, Ryan Griggs. Let's follow Ryan here. And coming in here for this heat, I believe this is Michael Kolechnik from Holy Trinity touching the wall 1 minute even with that swim. Cannon, Malcolm Musingzi. And Ryan Griggs here for your Hawks with a strong finish for Ryan as he powers through and touches the wall, 129.14. Next, girls 50-yard backstroke. Your Hawks, Reese Gale, will be in lane number 3 and Sophie Winninger. So Reese Gale, lane number 3 here. It will be close. And that looks to go unofficially. Lane number 5, Leo Muzaka. Rescale with the second place finish, 31.62. Just 0.2 of a second away with a strong second place finish. Heat number 2 now here is going to be Holy Trinity, and Cannon will be in lane 3. So Cannon in lane 3, and then the rest are going to be some Holy Trinity swimmers in Farmer, Jacobson, Miller, Daly, and Russell. Unofficially there, that was a close one by about 0.7 of a second, but that will go to Lily Miller from Holy Trinity, followed up right behind her by Ellie Jacobson in lane number 4. Next will be the boys' 50-yard backstroke. Your Hawks are going to feature David Sammons in lane number 3, and Ethan Sung in lane number 7. First to touch the wall there looks to be, and it does go to Latin's David Sammons, coming in at 27.44, crushing his seed time there. David Sammons by about 5 seconds. Again, these are unofficial times, but David Salmon coming in at 27.44, and a strong finish there from your Hawks, Ethan Sung. The second heat, Vincent Van Hoos from your Hawks is going to be up in lane number 5. We'll follow Vincent the best we can. The bottom of your screen is going to have 3 Holy Trinity swimmers in Lupo, Benson, and Ulica. And Cannon will be at the top of your screen in Jaden Gross. First place finish there, lane number 4. That's Sebastian Ulica from Holy Trinity, coming in unofficially at 37.10. Event 15, we will have 2 heats here of the girls' 50-yard breaststroke. Your Hawks, Grace Short's going to be in lane number 3, and Elizabeth Wolf will be at the top of your screen in lane number 7. First place finish there. That looks to be lane number 4. That does go to Grace Terporin. Lane number 3 there. Lane number 5. Second place finish. And that will be Alex Pham Ellie Durham. My apologies. Looking at the wrong part of the heat street. Heat number 2, Sienna Moulton will be at the bottom of your screen. She's going to be at lane number 2. Holy Trinity's Daly and Russell will be in 3 and 4. And Cannons, Whitwer, and Newby will be in lanes 5 and 6. And this looks to be Ella Daly from Holy Trinity at first to touch the wall. Let's follow Sienna here from her strong finish for your Hawks, as she's going to come in a wall for a nice third place finish there at 52.38. Boys 50-yard breaststroke. Sam Lyons going to be in lane number 3 here for your Hawks. And at the top of your screen will be Davis Query. And that is lane number 5, Gabe Hardy from Holy Trinity. Lane 2 is going to be Wade Gonzago. And Sam Lyons coming in for a third place touch there at 38.27. Yes, Hathram is going to be at the bottom of your screen here for heat number 2 with 2 Holy Trinities swimmers in Evan Miller, and Jack Gordon. And it looks to be Holy Trinity's Jack Gordon, the first to touch the wall there. Let's follow Yaz here. It's a strong finish. Continuing to improve each and every practice and meet. And here is Yaz Hathram with a solid touch there, 58.16. Being able to improve on his seed time as well. Last 2 heats here are going to be our girls 200-yard freestyle relay and then our boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Here with the girls, Cannons at the bottom of your screen, followed by Holy Trinity. Latin's in lane 3, and then Latin's going to be at the top of your screen in lane 7. Through this first leg, it looks to be lane 5, I believe. That's going to be the first in the pool. That's Holy Trinity's. Maria Champion was winning that first leg. In the pool here and now for your Hawks. It's Grace Short. And it looks to be a finish there. Lane number 5, that's Holy Trinity. Kate Wickerham touching the wall. Holy Trinity also in lane 2, the second place finish. And then your Hawks coming to the third place finish at 1:53.59. Grayson Connor. Let's go up to the top. We see a strong finish here out of Sloan Selly. Selly is going to be battling here. And that's Sloan Selly at the top of your screen against Covenant Day. Sloan was able to really extend it out in that last 25 as she touches the wall at 2:22.48. Same lane assignments here for the boys. 200-yard freestyle. Holy Trinity is going to be in lane 2. Your Hawks is going to be in lane 3. Cannon in lane 4. Holy Trinity in lane 5. Covenant Day in lane 6. And then your Hawks again in lane 7. That is a close one there. David Salmons and Holy Trinity's Alex Pham led those first legs. Now William Hamilton, he's in there against Holy Trinity, Scott Williams. Scott Williams coming out with a big lead there as Williams works back and puts Holy Trinity now, William Tanatino. And the Hawks, Sam Lyons now in the pool. Thomas Greathouse coming in that final leg, and he is flying. Holy Trinity gets the first one. But let's look at this race for second here now. Thomas Greathouse is flying here, and he's able to come back over Cannon and get that second place finish at 1:50.61. Great final leg there out of Thomas Greathouse to be able to get Latin. They were the fourth to enter the pool in the final leg, but the second to finish. We will have scores for you here momentarily. So please stick around here and then come back in about an hour as our varsity squad will be underway with their meet. Again, that is scheduled to start at around 6:15. Again, fans, I'm Joe T. Talks Media Production. Thank you for tuning in for today's swim meet. We will have Oh, did he? I don't even need to. You don't have to print it. If you can just pull it up, I can see it. Safe paper.
Yeah, it's a lot to read because you got to read girls, boys.
Oh, yeah.